Okay, hopefully it's late enough. I got some feedback Saturday that before the live stream's been cutting me off mid-sentence, or starting mid-sentence, and so you guys aren't getting the full sentences, so that's why I waited a little while. Hopefully I waited long enough and we have the full live stream. So, a few things. I think we're going in a gym. This live stream probably, or in a fortress, this live stream probably won't be very long. Just because I'm exhausted. We had a good friend of ours had to have her appendix out last night. And I was with her all night, so yeah.
Chamber 5.
Okay. And so I was with her all night, helping her with that, and today, so her mom could go to work. Her mom wanted to be there, but the concern was also that they need the money coming in too. So I stayed with her and stuff. So I'm kind of tired.
Kinda. You're exhausted.
So the stream won't be as long as usual, but I wanted to make sure to keep my promise to you guys to stream every Monday through Saturday. So hopefully we do need to get my husband 2 more pixies, formidable pixies. So hopefully we end up getting them for at least one, if not 2.
The next one.
And go from there. But if we don't, I don't know if we're gonna try and hit over and over today, just because of how tired I am. So we will see. Another thing we did figure out was, I know I'd said in one, I wonder if the number of pixies increases by the number of people in the gym. And thanks to a friend of ours that I raided with on Saturday after the live stream, I can honestly say no, it does not. It would have been nice, but no, it does not. So, you probably are best going in, but we were hitting a lot of pixies going in a level 4 gym with 3 people dropping level 2 runestones. So, we were able to actually get her 6 in an hour and a half. So, that's beneficial, I think, to know, and can help you make decisions on what you want to do there. So, and she has found that if she takes in, she's a professor, and if she takes in Defense Against the Dark Arts, she runs across more pixies. I know I should report that. I'm just too tired right now, honestly. Are we going in again, or just...
let's go in again.
Okay.
We're going Tower Chamber 1.
Okay. So there's that. She brought up a question, and I don't know the answer to this, and that would be if since I'm a magizoologist, does that increase the likelihood of the pixies showing up? And I don't know, but I obviously can't test it out where I am a magizoologist. But she said her...
Pixies here, I got it.
That's not a pixie.
That's an Urkling, sorry.
She said from her experience, it she saw more when she was with me. And I had my husband's phone. My husband was an OR. She was a professor. She's a professor. And I'm a magzoologist. And we were running, or when we would go into a gym, a lot of times we would have a creature, a werewolf usually, and then one of the people, the dark wizards or the Death Eaters, when we first went in. So it does appear to increase the likelihood just because of me being a magzoologist. So that if you're a magzoologist, that may be something to consider if you have friends going after pixies.
It's not the pixie I need.
That you might be able to help her get a pixie. Or help them get a pixie. Or increase the likelihood of them getting a pixie if you go in and fight with them. And the nice thing, I wondered if we were high. The nice thing about being a level, or about having 3, is you can go in a level 4 so you can hit more often. I know it's lower XP, but it takes less spell energy to defeat, so you can hit more times. So that's something to be aware of and might be beneficial. So and professors, professors have a spell also that helps out the team, at least one. And for anyone that's watching that is a magzoologist, ours is 7. The ORs are all 0, 1s, and 2s, I believe, which is like, really?
You going after the last one?
Mm-hmm. Or at least where my husband's at right now. On his game, he's got all 0s and 1s is all he can throw out. Where ours is a 7. So that's was interesting to note the other day. I thought everyone kind of progressed at the same. They all had a 0, a 1, a 7, and I think a 2. So a 0, 1, 2, and 7. And obviously that's not the case. So that's interesting. Also, when you go in, you can both click on the same level fortress and go in at the same time. I thought you had to see them to make sure you were in the right one, but it does not appear that way. So what are we doing?
Can I go unless you want to do one
Okay,
more?
we can.
How much spell energy do I have? I've got one more. Let's go into Tower Chamber 5. I gotta get at least 1. I gotta at least get 1. Sure. Lovely. Not here.
It may come up later.
I'm going after an imposing one, so you don't have to deal with that. You after the Urkling.
Considering I've already got it on my screen and been going after it. But I did have fun Saturday going out with her. We found a place where we could reach 3 ends and a fortress. And we basically hit and hit and hit and hit and hit until we got what you needed. So that 3 out of 5, if you saw up in the upper right hand corner, when we go back out, it'll be 1 or 2 out of 5, unless he manages to beat us in getting his done. But what it means is it's referring to the number of things that are left to defeat. And so you can use that to know where you're at, how many are still left to appear, things like that. And one thing she was shocked at is, so when I took out one of them, she was shocked that another one would show up. If you do not have the full amount of that thing showing up, so if you have 4 out of 6 showing up, let's say, and there's only, it shows up in that numbers, and but you only have 3 on the screen in the room, that means when someone goes after and starts attacking one, another will show up. So that can be helpful to know in knowing what you should go after, things like that. If there's still some to show up, and there's more than just you fighting, it may be beneficial at times to wait and for one person to go in and someone to wait and see what else shows up. So
now we're done.
now I may live stream early in the morning tomorrow. See if I can get some doxies, if I can fill up on power today enough, and if I wake up in time. Part of the reason I say I may be doing that is that I know I'm going to bed early tonight. And my husband will vouch for the fact that sometimes when I go to bed early, it means I'm getting up early. It's not a guarantee, but it does happen.
Okay, and all you need to do is walk the kilometers on that roof. Whatever you call it, spell. Brainy elixir.
So I need to be catching because the brain elixir's gone. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, you do what you want. Just get spell energy. I don't care if brain elixir's going. I can.
Okay.
I'm not in as big of a hurry to level up as you are. Pogo, I was in a big hurry to level up. This game, I'm taking my time.
I'm a little bit slow today.
A little. You can tell she's tired because normally she's got the thumb of a lightning bolt.
Yes, I picked up a Newt's plane for my pickup. That works.
What was it?
Newt's plane.
No.
Not on yours, on mine.
No.
Okay, I need to walk, basically. But I might as well. The rest I can do at home. I still need to collect 10 things, but and get my brewed potion picked up, but you know as well as I do that I can pick up the brewed potion at home and that I can catch. I should be able to catch the rest of the foundables. I actually had a friend see, actually the one that just had her appendix out, see how many things we have around our house. She's like, holy crap! Yours is like one of the best places for foundables there is in the valley. And I'm like, yeah. So you'll get to see that tomorrow if you have, and I have a few videos that you can see that in, some of my early videos. So,
You're getting a big spell energy.
You've maxed.
I've maxed? Where are you at?
68 out of 85. Like 78 because I just collected the ingredients for the spell energy for picking up an ingredient.
There's walking distance.
I'll go back and
that.
look. 0.15.
Where am I at? Next where you were.
Done.
Collect it. Need one more spin. Time we circle back around, that would have been done.
That was some of them all over, so.
We can go on home. I can fire up the grill and cook David's brats.
So my son wants brats for dinner. That's what he's saying by David's brats. Now, don't forget we have a new challenge coming, or a new thing coming. We think tomorrow. I'm gonna go after this snake. I didn't
Yeah.
quite catch it for you.
Okay.
That's easy. 1 fun. I will not complain. I needed some anyway, and for my 10, and that'll help for that. See where I'm at now. Still claiming him at 1.5. It hasn't reset yet. So.
I'm just trying to go slow right now to get here.
Roundables and walking distance.
Walking distance.
Out of 85, so I'm gonna.
You just want to try getting a 10?
And to try getting, because I still need my 10 catches, so. Hit a pothole, that's what the ouch was.
Waiting here, see if maybe you're spilling and chicken further around this corner. You ready?
I think I'm going after this one more, and then I'll check. Yeah, I can get the rest at home. So, I may try and go after them while we're going around, but 3:06. That works. daily assignments. I'm just gonna double check where we're at in the vault. 477, yes. That means I want to go to Diagon Alley. Come down here, vault extensions, yes. There. No, I'm not close, but that's okay. I will not make my husband go fill up my 12. I'll have that for later. Or my 11. So, I hope you enjoyed this stream. Sorry I'm not a lot more upbeat. But I think you guys understand helping a friend out. So, I will talk to you later. Bye.